guys, welcome or welcome back. If you are new here, my name's Yvette. So I am going shopping today with my mum, so I'm going to take you guys along with me. But before we go and have a look, obviously in the charity shops, I got from the works last night a Frida McFadden book I've not actually got yet, Dear Debbie. And obviously the works always do the really pretty sprayed edge versions, don't they? So I was like, well, it's only £5 and I was paid the other day, so I was like, why not? I'm really enjoying Frida McFadden books at the minute, so yeah, I got Dear Debbie. If anybody's read it, let me know. It's only a £5 in the works, so bog. I think I'm going back into the works today. I hope they've restocked the shelves, because when I went in, the one by me was a bit bare, and some of the books that I know are in the works were either sold out or they've just not ordered more. So yeah, I think I'm doing a couple of bookish things today. I'm having a look at one of the venues for the book club, so I'm gonna maybe take you with me, maybe show you where it is. I'm not too sure, but yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. Hello, it's me again. That was probably the shortest little montage I've ever done. I had a great day with my mum. We did charity shopping and I actually got quite a lot of clothes. They had a sale on in one of the charity shops locally, so we stocked up. And I was saying to my mum how I'm like in a cross between wanting to wear like super bright colours but also wear just a lot of black. So I did actually manage to get quite a lot of clothes, which was good. So you'll probably see me wear them at some point on the channel. But I did get part of the things that I needed for the book club. Now, don't hate me when I'm about to say this. So I got these two books. They were 50p each. It was like 2 for £1. And I am not actually reading them. I am going to rip out the pages. I know, don't kill me. I'm going to rip out the pages. And that's going to be like kind of the table decoration every time we have a book club. That's what I'm thinking. Just making it like a little bit cute, a little bit more special. I had a look today at one of the venues. And I actually do think it's going to work. Whether or not we'll actually be able to do like a half an hour silent reading, I'm not too sure, because the chairs are like wooden. They're not as comfy cute as the other venue that I'm also working with. The venue with the cute comfy sofas, that's for a midweek one, which not everybody can come to that. So the one that I looked at today, yes, obviously it's a great venue. Their food and their drink there is great. It's a little sectioned off room, perfect for the book club. However, not too sure how comfortable the seats are. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. Maybe I'm thinking too much about it, but we can see for the first one, I think. So I think I'm going to select the place for sure. Let them know. And at least I can have a look at, like, you know, the other decorations that I want to do. So yeah, my first point of call is to rip pages out of these books, keep them separate for now, and then I can place them on the table when I turn up early and set up the room a little bit. So yeah, I've just got 2 books for now. Obviously that might not be enough. I might need some more. I'm hoping to do a book swap as well. I think a book swap would be quite cute to do. I have a couple of books on my shelf that I do want to not give away but put in the book swap. I think I'll do like a bit of a box and then people can just put in and take out what they want. And I will go and have a look around charity shops another day for popular books, just in case, because this is one of the ones I think I'm actually going to put in the box. It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. Now this is basically brand new book. Like it smells brand new. It smells like I've literally bought it from Waterstones. I don't mind giving away the ones, you know, that maybe don't have particularly high ratings, or giving away, you know, the book that I don't think I'm going to read. Like, I don't think I'll read it. I got it because obviously the movie came out, it was super popular, but I don't think I'm going to get to it. I've got that many books, so I always look at it and I think, oh god, like I can't. Yeah, I think I'll put that in the book swap box, and you know, if it ever gets touched, it never gets touched, but somebody might just pick it up and go, oh, I did actually really want to read this, so I'll swap this for another book, and then I could, you know, potentially read whatever book they put in. So we'll see. I think a little book swap section would be cute for the book club. So yeah, that's the kind of update. I'm going to sit now. I've got a couple of hours, I think, before my husband gets home. So I'm going to sit, rip up these books. Scary. And yeah, then just make a bit more of a plan, I think, to, like, for me, I've created like a bit of a link tree. People can sign up, so I need to actually like publish the sign up once I've got confirmation that we can definitely have, you know, the book club there on that Sunday that I have chosen. So I just need to like get it all together, and then I can start pushing for the decoration that I want to do, and potentially like little bits and little presents, I guess, that I want to give out for the first one. So yeah, I'll keep you updated. I probably will update you guys more after the actual book club, because some of the stuff I don't want to tell people about because it's a bit of a surprise just for the first one. So yeah, I don't know, I'm just really excited to get it all started. The place that is going to be used for the venue in the week for the book club is also super cute, and it's very like evening vibes there, and you know, you could have a wine when you're reading, and you know, it's just very chic. So I am excited to also go there, and their sofas are super comfy. I sat there for like half an hour the other day and it was super comfy, and I think there'll be just the right amount of people to sit on the couches, which is great. So yeah, I've got some few things in mind that, yeah, I'm gonna hopefully carry out with this book club. I'm nervous, but I am very excited. Like I said, I keep saying I'm gonna tear these books up now, and then I will carry on reading Sweet Hand. Hey guys, I can't remember where I last finished this video off, so yeah, it's been a few days since I've been filming. As you can see, I'm in my office. Not been in here for a while. This is my old bookshelf. I do need to get rid of that. I think I might list it on Facebook for free, you know, for someone to just come and pick it up. I don't think it was that expensive anyway. I think I paid like £20, what, a year or two ago? Sorry if you can see my breath. It's really cold in here. So my plan, it's Tuesday. This video will come out tomorrow. I am behind with my filming and I'm behind with my video editing. So my plan is to try and read tonight when I go to bowling and try and finish the book. Now, I think, bear with me, I think I'm about 50 something of the way through the book. Let me have a look. So I am 53% of the way through Sweet Hand now. I don't know, will I be able to get this done? I might stay up late tonight, which, again, probably shouldn't be doing, but I've got bowling till like 9:30, so yeah, then I need to come home and smash it. So I'm gonna probably get straight into bed and smash the reading and try and give you guys like a roundup and update. I do want to finish it in this video, so hopefully I can. I'm busy today in work. It's like a Tuesday, so I've just quickly popped on here to give you a bit of an update, but I can't actually remember what I filmed before because I think it was like at the weekend. So yeah, that's my update. Is no update. I'm 53% of the way through, so that's kind of an update. Catch you in a bit. As you can tell, I'm in bed. I've just got back from bowling and I thought to myself, why sit downstairs for an hour when I can just come straight to bed and read some more of my book. I am really trying to finish it before this video goes out tomorrow, but I also realised I haven't really given you an update. So I'm 60% of the way in. I'm hoping to do maybe another like 20-ish% and like finish the rest tomorrow morning before work, or smash it and just stay up late and finish the whole thing. That would be ideal. But I realise I haven't really given you like a lowdown on what it's about. So I couldn't pronounce the name Charisse, I don't know why. I had to ChatGPT it. Let me just check I'm definitely saying it right again, because honestly, I wanted to say Charisse and I was like, I've never heard that name before. Like, why would that be a name? Yeah, so Charisse. Yeah, that's what ChatGPT. That's what ChatGPT says. I always say ChatGPT, don't come for me. So it's Charisse. So basically, Charisse is a chef, and she's just broken up with her musician boyfriend. And basically, she was kind of like swerving guys from then on. But yeah, basically, her mum is bugging her to get a fella, and she's like, I don't want one, like my last boyfriend was an arse, like I don't want another boy. Then there's like a group of friends and she sees her arch enemies to lovers, as we know it very well, enemies to lovers, and her arch enemy Kieran King, the most, quote, annoying man on earth. He is her sister's husband's best man, and she is her sister's maid of honour. They're all kind of like in this group. She's known him for a while. She's heard some bad stuff through the grapevine, and she already hated him because she thinks he's arrogant arse, and she's like, I don't need to ask him if it's true, because she just assumes everything it's true that she's read. I think his family is quite well off. I think his dad is quite high up in the music industry, and he hasn't gone into the family business, quote quote. So there's this big thing in the book where they like always butt heads. They were always trying to like one up each other, and I've just got to basically the juicy bits, if that makes sense. So I'm 60% in, and it was already getting juicy, maybe about 50% in, and it's getting a bit more juicy now without spoiling it. I mean, we can guess if it's enemies to lovers. As soon as he was introduced, I was like, oh, so this is an enemies to lovers story. So I think it's written in third person, if I'm not mistaken, which I'm finding quite hard to change from first person, I, me, my, which is normal from when you, like, most books are written, so it'll say, like, let's say Charisse, but then it's obviously from her point of view, so you're literally, like, stepping into her head. The same with, say, Kieran, the love interest, but actually with Charisse and Kieran in this book, it is like, and he said this, and she said that, and this was the scene. So even though the scenes are set up as FMC, MMC points of view, it's still in third person. Yeah, it was kind of jarring for the first like 30% of it, because I was trying to read and I was like, ugh. Just from reading in first person, like the rest of the books I've read for like the past maybe like 8 months has been first person, so it's very, very jarring to step into this. And like even in some fantasy books that I've read, it'll just be from like, let's say the FMC's point of view the whole way through, and then she'll be describing like he is pissing her off and stuff, but you're still like in her mindset, and you can like delve deeper into what they're thinking and how they see the world around them, whereas this was quite hard, like just going straight into third person. But yeah, I'm gonna stop talking now because I need to actually read. We moved the bedroom around a bit. I'll quickly show you, but basically I've got like the fireplace YouTube video going on the TV, so I will carry on reading this to lovely background music so I can give you an update and a rating at the end of this video. Let's go! So I have finished Sweetheart now, so let's do a bit of an update to close off the book. I would say I think the ending was slightly rushed, although the book, because it's bigger than a normal paper book, but also it is like a hardback, but it's not as thick as like a normal hardback. I think it still was too long for a romance. I never think romances should be really over 300 pages. That's just like my personal opinion. I did find that the ending was rushed, considering it was like a super long book. The last 10% especially, because they fell out, they then made friends again, and the whole theme, even on the back of the book, talks about her mum wanting her to settle down and get with a guy, and then at the ending, her mum, who throughout the book she had an issue with Charisse being in Kieran's presence to begin with. You read that like at the start of the book, and then towards the end of the book they're together. Spoiler, sorry, but it's enemies to lovers. And they're together and they go to a party, and her mum's not that bothered after her mum like kicking off before in the book. Anyway, so that felt weird, because I feel like her mum, if she really didn't like Kieran, she would have put more of a fight about it. But she didn't. She was just like, oh right, is what it is, type of thing. And I was like, oh, okay. Just skimming over the fact that they made a big deal out of her mum not liking Kieran. But okay. Even though I was like giving negatives then, I did actually enjoy reading it, and it was really, really cute. So I think I've rated it 3 stars. Because of the whole third person thing, and it took me a while to get into the flow of the book, because of the ending and it felt super rushed, I feel like 3 stars is like a good rating. Would I recommend it to people? Probably not. I think there's much better romances out there, but I am glad I read it, and we are not forgetting that this is one of the most beautiful books ever. She will still be going on my shelf, being shown off, because I do actually really, really love the book and the cover. One thing I would say if I'm just being nitpicky, which I am being nitpicky, because the cover's so beautiful, I would have expected this inside page to have something on it. You know, like maybe a scene, like an illustration of them baking or whatever on, like, just on the inside. I would have expected that. I was a bit like, oh, a bit sad when I first opened it, because that's like prime real estate there. Like that makes it extra beautiful. But yeah, it's still a beautiful book. But like I say, I'm rating it 3 stars. And that's my opinion. That's my opinion. So to recap for all of January, I guess, I first started off with The Teacher, which I rated 4 stars, and then moved down to 3 stars because I found it a bit icky, and I didn't think it was like that great of a book. I don't know. I think I just got excited after like actually finishing it, and then came to the conclusion I was like, it's a 3-star book. So that was the first one I read. I then read The Perfect Son, which my mum is currently reading. I told her to read that one, and I rated that 4 stars. I did guess the plot about 60% of the way in, but I still rated it 4 stars because I did enjoy that one. And Ward D, which I also rated 4 stars. This one was like a psychological weird one. I did actually really like this one, and I would recommend The Perfect Son and Ward D to people that are like in the Freediverse. The Teacher, if you kind of like the grooming aspect, I guess read it. And you will know that obviously I started this in January, and unfortunately I didn't get it finished for January, so it goes to February's read. But this is technically my first book of February finished, kind of ending book of January. I never know how to show that, so I'm just going to show it in both. I'm going to show it for January's and February's. But yeah, 3 stars. So no 5-star reads for me in January. So far, this 3-star for Feb. Obviously, my mum's reading The Perfect Son, so she's got the book at the minute. My next read, I think, so I'm on a half day, so I'm about to, I'm totally finishing work, and I'm going to Waterstones, of course, and I'm meeting my mother-in-law, and then we are going to the theatre, Liverpool Empire, and we're watching Six, the musical. Exciting. So I think for the train, I'm going to start off The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, which I'm hoping will be a 5-star read. I'm praying it will be, because I need something to really pull me for a 5-star read. But yeah, thank you for joining me. I hope I've given you like a kind of round of what I've read for January and starting off February, kind of finishing this book. And yeah, hopefully this month I can get myself a couple of 5-star reads. Fingers crossed. And maybe I'll finish some of the series that I'm reading at the minute. But again, thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you've really enjoyed this video. Love you lots. Goodbye.